Hello, my sunshine, and welcome to a new episode of the Hot Girl Morning Podcast. I am so excited to have you here. And today, my heart just feels full of love and full of gratitude. And I feel like giving you a pep talk. I feel like spreading this beautiful energy that I feel today in my heart with all of you. I want to motivate you with this episode. I want to remind you of your own power with this episode. I want to remind you of everything that you're capable of being and becoming. So this is what we're going to do today. If you don't know, my name is Greta. I'm an accountability and empowerment coach. And on this podcast, I talk about all things personal growth, mindfulness, self-love, manifesting your dreams, and becoming the best version of yourself. So if any of these topics sound interesting to you, make sure to follow this podcast, maybe rate it 5 stars and send it to a friend who might need to hear this today. But honestly, I can't even stop smiling because yesterday I hosted the workshop Make 2025 Your Best Year, and I loved it. I loved the people that were in it, and I don't know, something about connection and talking and doing these things gives me so much joy and so much energy and so much love. And today I got to read the feedback that I got, which was just so beautiful. And I wanted to take all that inspiration, all that love, all that gratitude, everything that I'm feeling today to make this episode for you. If I'm being honest, in the last couple of episodes, I always had more thought behind it, what I'm going to talk about today. Today, I just took this microphone in my hand and I was like, I want to share something with you. I want to motivate you. I want to maybe give you a bit of a pep talk. I want to help you have a beautiful start to your new year. And this is what we're going to do today, because that is actually how I got started with my podcast. It was just me rambling and talking to you and hopefully motivating and inspiring you. And we also, on this podcast, we have this tradition that you probably already know, where I have this book, which is called Living with Joy, Keys to Personal Power and Spiritual Transformation by Sunaya Roman. And I like to open up a random page and basically give you a sign from the universe, because this book is filled with affirmations and quotes and all of that. Okay, we have a quote on today's page, so let's read it. Self-respect means coming from your power, not your weakness. I'm going to continue for a bit. When you complain that someone or something is making you sad or angry, ask yourself, why am I choosing to experience that feeling or to react in that way? Blaming others will always take away your power. If you can discover why you are choosing to feel hurt by other people's actions, you will learn much about yourself. This is nice. This is beautiful. Self-respect means coming from your power. Oh my God. Okay, this is a beautiful start to today's episode. It is you. You who has all the power over your own life. I know how often we have this feeling that so many things are happening that are out of our control. So many scary things happening in the world. Maybe also sad or just disappointing things happening all around you, and you having a specific image of how you want to play things out, and then things are not working out. And I know this feeling of feeling like the world is against you, or the universe is against you, and something is just not working out, and you try and try and try and it is not working out. But I think there is so much power in letting go of what is not bringing you further, and letting go of relationships that are not healthy for you, and letting go anything that is holding you back. This life is so precious. This life is so beautiful. And maybe this year, by the start of the year, you felt a little bit stressed about, when you're going on social media, everyone seems to have like the perfect start to their year and killing it with their routines and goals and all of that. And maybe you don't feel like that. And I want to tell you, you can decide when you want to start, like internally, mentally, your new year. When you're ready to let go of all the pain, of all the grief, of all the challenges, and when you're ready to start this year on your own terms. This is your life, okay? This is your life. We don't know for certain if there's another life waiting for us. So imagine that you are living right now this life. And in a couple of years, maybe in a couple of months, you're going to look back to that time right now in your life. And you're going to romanticize that part about your life. And you're going to be like, oh, remember that time where it was just so easy and less pressure and less responsibility. Like, I don't want you to regret not enjoying this time. Even though we have the challenges, even though like there are all these little tiny things happening. But 2025 is a gift. It is a gift that you are alive. It is a gift that you are on this earth. I think you sometimes have this talent to look all around you and you see and feel so much love looking at all the people around you, but you forget to give that love towards yourself. You forget to see what a beautiful, incredible, talented, passionate person you are. What if this year could be the year where you're showing yourself love? What if this year could be the year where you're allowing yourself to do what feels right to you? Where you are allowing yourself to follow your own path. And I feel like we sometimes make it really complicated and really complex. But it comes down to this. It comes down to having the courage to create the space to listen within. And in 9 out of 10 cases, you have already the answer within you. And you tend to overcomplicate all these things, but try to keep it simple. What are the things that are bringing you joy? What are the things that make you feel good? And what are the things that are taking your energy? What are the things that are no longer serving you? I want you to have a beautiful year. I want you to have a year where at the end of the year, you're going to look back and you're just going to be like, I'm so proud of me for choosing me, for going my path, for following my dreams, for inspiring all these people, for doing what felt right. Life is too short to not do that. I remember when I was younger, when I got basically like into this personal improvement, however you want to call this, I started seeing content or just people saying, yeah, when after my cancer diagnosis, I realized how precious life is. And after I survived, I looked at life a different way. And I always was thinking to myself, I don't want to wait until something really bad happens to see how beautiful life is. And this is something that I want you to feel today as well. Do not wait for really bad things to see how precious life is. I want you to see how cool you are, how beautiful this gift is that we have. And I want you to think to yourself, okay, how can you enjoy this more? How can you make this life experience better for you? And honestly, so often it is about making that intention for yourself. Because sometimes we're just running around and we're just annoyed with our lives and we're spending too much time on our phones and it's just like everything feels annoying. But what if you would approach the day in a different way? What if you would approach the day being like, hey, how could today surprise me? And how could I make today a better day? Something that I started doing recently is I start my mornings taking my bullet journal and I journal in there on how my perfect day today would look like. So considering all the appointments, the work that I need to get done and everything that I know that will happen. How would today look if this was my perfect day? And I'm always like thinking to myself, I imagine myself being in bed by the end of the day and thinking about what a beautiful day I had. Like, what are the things that would need to happen for you to be able to say that? And this doesn't mean that this day and every single day always have to look like theoretically perfect, like Instagram post type of perfect where you're going on adventures and you're at the beach and all this. No, what I mean is, with the life that you are currently living, how could you make it as beautiful as possible? Maybe there's something happening today that stresses you out. There is something that just doesn't feel good. Well, how could you use this experience and make it feel as good as possible for your body? What could you change about your mindset in this situation to make it easier for you to go through this? And let me tell you, this is so powerful. Like, since the day that I started doing this, like, I have literally my list of how I want my day to look like. And then when I'm living my day and, for example, I would get into like scrolling, I would then think to myself, well, in the morning I reflected about my perfect day. I have the power over my own life. I can choose something different than scrolling right now. I can choose something that gives me more energy, that makes me feel better. And this is now a bit of a side topic, but I don't know if it is just me and my bubble, but I feel like there is something collective happening where at least this is what I am feeling. So maybe I will not say that everyone is like feeling like that, but I am feeling like that and some friends are feeling like that. I want to move more away from social media. I am sick and tired of doom scrolling. I love social media. I love what it can do to people's lives. I love my inspiring content that I watch. I love the vision board moments that I got from it. I love the relaxation that I get from it. But I feel like what I'm craving right now is less me watching other people live their lives and just having that as a type of a social connection. I want more social connection in my life. I want to spend time with my friends. I want to make new friends. Like, I'm always switching places and I'm craving to have like I'm craving new connections, if I'm honest. Like, I want to meet other girls who want to like go for their dreams, maybe build their businesses, who love like creativity, who have like their inner grandma. Like, I'm in my inner grandma era. Like, I am crocheting, I'm cooking, I'm baking, I go out into nature and I listen to the birds chirping. Like, that is what I'm doing. And I want to get to know more of these girls. And I want to do girls' dinners and vision board nights and creative nights. And I am just craving so much this connection. And this is something that I want to remind you as well. We need to let go of only living in our online world where we're watching other people. I want you to move into the real connection world. Not gonna lie, you can do this also online. So like the workshop that I did yesterday, it was something that was online, but still we had a conversation. It was a connection. And I am craving more of that. Like, I want to do vision board nights with you where we're creating a vision board together. Like, I want to do creative nights where we're crocheting together and we're talking about life and dreams and everything in between. Like, I want to do that. If you want to do that as well, please let me know. Then maybe we can set something up. But I was getting a little bit off track right now. But think about the life that you want to create for yourself. And then look at your life right now. What are the things that are aligned with that life that you want to create for yourself, that you're doing right now. This can be everything from habits to beliefs to everything in between that you're currently doing. So what are the things that are aligned with the life that you want to create for yourself? And what are the things that are not aligned? It is not about always doing these grand, big things. But if you consistently take aligned action and do things that make you feel good and get you closer to the version of yourself that you want to become, like that's it. That's all you need to do. And the beautiful thing is, it is within you. I know circumstances are sometimes hard, but how will you handle them? And this is something that I said yesterday in the workshop as well. It is easy when all the life circumstances are right. And when you have all the resources in the world, like then it's easy to be living your dream life. If you don't have, like, that is easy. But what is important is exactly in these moments of doubt, in these moments where you don't feel good, how are you treating yourself? What decisions are you making? Your intention, your goal for 2025 should be maybe to learn to regulate your nervous system in a better way. How can you support yourself and still give you something to hold on to while you're not feeling good? This is something that we need to change, because if your circumstances are perfect, like, it's easy to have a freaking amazing life. But what about your circumstances right now? What is there something that needs change, that you want to change? You deserve to be happy. You deserve to have all these amazing people in your life. And one thing I want to tell you right now, think about the people in your life. And I want you to realize this one thing. In the future, you will meet even more people who will turn your life and your world upside down. This is not all the people that you have met in your whole entire world. But there is maybe another great friend waiting for you. A friend where one day you're going to look back and you can't even imagine your life without them. There is so many people who are waiting to meet someone like you. And by you being your authentic self, following what feels right, taking aligned action, you're creating opportunity for those new people to come into your life. For those beautiful connections who give you so much energy, but who you give energy back. And I have said this before, and I will say it until the day that I die. The more you are yourself, the more you will attract the right people and repel the wrong ones. Our goal is not to be liked by everyone, but to be loved by the right ones. Because there is one thing of just feeling like, I like them. Like, I want you to have this feeling of you being your most authentic self and knowing how it feels to be loved at that point. Because it's something different. If you're your people pleaser version of yourself, then it's easier for people to like you, but it is a completely different feeling when you are your authentic self and you're meeting other authentic people and you get to feel this pure and honest love and connection and communication, everything in between. Okay, I don't know what the main topic of today was, honestly, but I hope you allow yourself to see how beautiful you are. I hope you allow yourself to go for your dreams. I hope you allow yourself to open yourself up for new connections and to just have this belief within yourself that it will get better and it can get better, and that you can allow yourself to let go. You can allow yourself to let go of all the shit that is weighing you down and that is not serving you. Because I want you to be happy and I want you to see what a freaking amazing person you are. Because one thing I can tell you, with every workshop I have hosted, with every one-on-one client that I had and everything in between, I wish that you could see yourself the way I'm seeing you. I wish you could take on this different perspective, because I know one thing for sure. If you would be your own friend, this would be when finally you would realize how freaking amazing you are. So allow yourself to become your own best friend, to show yourself love, to go for your dreams, and to do what makes you feel good. And as always, if you need support with that, I want to help you. If you want to do like creative vision board nights, then please let me know, because maybe I will do that in the future if you want to join something like that. And also, if you want more one-on-one support and like a supportive bestie by your side, well, I'm an empowerment and accountability coach. So basically, I want to help you towards your dreams. I want to help you create this feeling of this dream life that you want to create already right now. I want to help you figure out what are the steps that you need to take to get closer to your dream life, because you are so capable. You are so freaking capable, and it is within you to make that your reality. And I would love to be part of that journey. If you want to have like a free call with me, you can find the link down below. If you have some questions, you can just message me on Instagram at greta.webhofer, greta.webhofer. And yeah, I would love to get some feedback on this episode. So please maybe leave a comment below. But thank you so much for being here. I wish you a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful freaking day. You're freaking amazing, and I hope you can finally see that. And I will talk to you very, very soon. Bye.